Hey everybody, Kim here with what is now Little Biz Resources, but was formerly Lead Generation Source. And I wanted to go ahead and do this video on the Lead Generation Source YouTube page because, well, a lot of you guys haven't switched over to Little Biz Resources, so I didn't want you to miss out. We have a new link. Well, I call it a LinkedIn alternative, but really it's more like a new business to business lead generation opportunity. And I'll talk about that in more detail, but it's launching really soon. Like, I think we're in the last week of pre-launch, so it's going to be coming out pretty soon. Now, there are 3 levels to this, so I'm going to go through them rather quickly, and I encourage you, if you want the more detailed, I did a 90-minute plus video on this, and I will have the link in the description so you can go over to that video if you prefer to watch it. Now, it's a lot like LinkedIn as far as there's a business to business connections, and then there is also an element of training, which is what you pay for the LinkedIn training. So let's jump in this because there's also a third part of it, and that's the financial rewards. But that's for those of you who want to be affiliates and promote the membership, right? So we'll talk about all 3 of those in as we go. And again, like I said, I'm going to be going through this a little bit faster because I don't want to do another 90-minute video. But you guys know me, I tend to talk. So I wanted to talk real quick about what I really like about this. And I'm using the same presentation that I used when I did the other video. So it's identical as far as the PowerPoints are. The PowerPoint presentation is. So I did stream it to my personal page as well because I am that passionate about it. I think that, I mean, you think about that. Most people don't want to sell stuff on their personal page because they're like, oh, my friends and family, I don't want them to know about it. I want everybody to know about this. Right? I mean, if I'm willing to tell people to hop on Facebook, which I actually don't anymore, but I used to, then, I mean, I should be willing to at least say something about, hey, this is an opportunity that you have to be able to connect with other business professionals, right? And even though I call it a LinkedIn alternative, it was kind of funny. So the first time I did this, I said, oh, ask me how many business connections I've made on LinkedIn. And I did the last video and I posted it I didn't post it. I streamed it live everywhere. And I ended up getting a connection request that was not an SEO person. So up until that day, so a couple days ago, I don't know how many ever days ago, I have only had other SEO professionals, because, I do SEO. But they contact me. And the reason why is because on LinkedIn, people will contact you when they're business to business because they want your leads, right? So if you have, let's say, so I offer services, which I actually don't offer services, but they think I do because I used to. So let's say I offer services. I offer SEO services and I have my clients attached to me through LinkedIn. Well, they may not be able to reach those clients because they aren't connected to them. So instead, they can't direct message them for free, right? So instead, to reach them for free, if they connect with me, they now are a second generation away from them and they can connect with them and send them messages. So, or there's something like that. Again, I've taken LinkedIn training before and it's so shady. It's shady and it's really ridiculous the way you have to be able to connect with people. So other than the other day, I had, I can't remember his name, Martin Cook or something like that. And look at me on LinkedIn and you'll find out. He reached out to me and connected with me. And I was like, that's so weird. He's like a big guy in software and he does affiliate marketing stuff and everything else. And I was like, what? But hey, I'm okay with that. I like his software. I like his stuff. I actually promote some of his software. So I'm okay with that. But anyway, so another reason why I really, really like this is LinkedIn in itself is an okay platform, but it doesn't do what I want it to do or what it used to do anyway. When I got on LinkedIn, it was because I was a student I've been a student for so long. That's really misleading. I was, somebody said, hey, put your resume out on LinkedIn and you'll find a job. And I was like, okay, I didn't have any problems finding a job, so I didn't need to do that. But I did it because people told me to, and I regret it ever since. So the one thing that I really like about this platform, it's called Be Connected. And of course, we'll talk more about that, about the exact platform, but I want to go talk about my PhD. So my PhD, my background's in emergency and disaster management. So I went emergency and disaster management and I went into the government to start with. So I was working with the government at the county level and kind of the local level. And then I moved to Texas and got an official job and at a county level. And so I worked at the county level, interacted with the COG, which is called the Council of Governments, which is kind of like subdivisions of Texas, and it's really, really convoluted. And then I guess when I was in Nevada and I was volunteering in it, I kind of got involved with the state a little bit too. And so I had a lot of experience in the government side of it. And then after a while, I said, oh, I don't feel like I'm helping people because we're putting all these policies in place, but we're catching them after the fact. I want to help them one-on-one. So I went and helped people when I worked for the Red Cross one-on-one. And when I was with the Red Cross, I started meeting people who own their own businesses, and they would have a fire, or they would have like, I would say earthquake, but no, that's here. They would have flooding, they'd have all these things that they're in Texas that they have. And so many times I'd hear them say, well, I didn't have business insurance. And now not only is my home gone, but my business is gone too. So it's like a double whammy, right? And so when I worked on my PhD, because by that time, I'd worked with the Red Cross. I think I started my PhD after that when I owned my own security company with my husband. My husband and I own a security. And I said, okay, let me focus on small businesses. So home-based businesses, micro businesses, the entrepreneurs, the small businesses with minimal employees. And actually, I think everybody I interviewed for my PhD, there was only one that had legitimate employees. The other ones were all contract employees. So really, they were really small entrepreneurs, home-based businesses, and a couple of them had physical locations. But for the most part, it was just all real small, right? And so between interviews and all the research that I did, the number one reason why small and medium-sized businesses, so whether you're a home-based business, whether you're a small business with employees, whether you're a medium business with, like 500 employees, the number one reason why they succeeded, or I should say succeeded, they should successfully overcame a crisis or a disaster. So a crisis would be something like a widespread power outage for an extended period of time, which could eventually turn into a disaster if it stays there long enough. But a disaster might be a tornado or other severe weather, flooding, which is kind of along severe weather. Let's see what else happens in Texas. Mostly severe weather, fires, things like that. There's a lot of different things, and we can talk about that another time, but they would face these, they would have some sort of crisis or disaster that would affect them, and they would overcome it. I'm not going to say easily, but way, way, way easier than somebody who didn't have connections. And by connections, I mean, contracts may or may not have been set up, but they knew the people to go to. They knew who to talk to. I remember one study I was reading where it was a smaller community, and the small businesses in the community who had worked with government liaisons were able to they were called up, they're like, hey, come help us rebuild this road, or, pick up debris, or whatever it is, whatever the company was that they could help offer with. They had already known the people in the government to connect with. So without having contracts in place, they were able to, build those really quickly and get going and recover. The entire community recovered a lot faster because of it. But those small businesses were involved from before it happened, right? So I think about that and I go, oh man, if a business leader has those connections and they know who they are, then it would be so much easier for them to overcome a crisis or disaster. And so that's what makes me passionate about this, is because I cannot connect with professionals that actually matter on LinkedIn. I can't, right? I mean, I haven't tried very hard, but the second I got, well, I shouldn't say the second, a couple of weeks after I refined my profile on there, I started getting a ton of people in the SEO world, like reaching out to me and stuff. And I'm like, well, I don't mind connecting with those people because I only offer services on like one-on-one right now. So like it's basically application based, and so I'm really not competing with them. But at the same time, I don't want them to connect with me because they want to harass the people that I know. Because guess what? All the people I know are in emergency and disaster management. That's when I joined LinkedIn. So it's hard for me to say that. I feel like LinkedIn is kind of like you either have to start a whole new profile or something. So anyway, I'll talk about more examples as we go. So it's called Be Connected, and their official thing is where entrepreneurs connect. And they're focusing more on the successful entrepreneur, home-based business owners, small business owners, CEOs and founders to connect and collaborate to create a larger impact in the world, right? Because that's what we're trying to do, make a larger impact in the world. That's why I do what I do. And I want to emphasize that if you are a medium-sized business or a large business, that doesn't mean that you're not going to benefit. It's just that their entire focus seems to be more on this. This is straight from them. This is an official slide, by the way. If you see a Kim face, it's an unofficial slide. And almost all of the commentary in this is unofficial because that's the way I roll. Okay, so who is this presentation for? Someone who's looking to reach more clients online using the power of social media. So it is a social media platform, and but it's more than that, and I'll talk about that. Someone who is open to trying a new system to gain more credibility online. This is more professional than social media. Someone who likes to meet new people and make connections. This is a great opportunity to get it on the ground. So definitely meeting new people and making connections early on when there's not so much noise and clutter, right? Someone who considers themselves a pioneer and likes to try new things. Guys, I'm not a pioneer. So it should be an or there, right? Someone who considers themselves a pioneer or likes to try new things. I like to think I'm a pioneer, but guess what? Be Connecting's been out for a while in pre-launch phase. And it wasn't until like a week or two ago that I actually hopped on board. So I think it was like a week. And it was because I just got busy and overwhelmed with my e-commerce businesses that, a whole nother story there. But anyway. And then the last one, someone who's teachable and coachable. And of course, I think we all are teachable and coachable because we have to be, right? So the entire world is facing a massive shift in how we do business. Now, this is absolutely true, right? And we need to adapt and change to stay ahead of the curve. I always, when I see this and I think about how many businesses are shutting down because they do not have an online presence or some sort of ability to connect. I know people who cannot, they can't, you guys might be one, right? They can't start a webinar. They can't do a webinar. You can get on one sometimes. I know some of you can't because you're always texting me going, I can't get on. And I'm going, I don't know what's wrong. But, which by the way, I've changed webinar platforms. So in the future, we'll do much better. It's just, it baffles me at the number of small businesses that, it's not even just small businesses. Look at the large corporations. I cannot tell you how annoyed I am that Walmart, of all places in the world, Walmart decided that during the peak of the pandemic that they were going to shut down the ability to purchase online and pick up or even get it delivered, right? You could not buy almost anything critical to be picked up or delivered. That would be toilet paper, paper towels. I mean, and I understand if they're out of stock, but they weren't out of stock. They just wanted you to come into the store. They didn't want to have to keep half of it in the back or whatever and dedicate that to online pickup orders. They just said, you know what? We're going to put it out and let them fight over it. Right? Now, my personal opinion, this is my personal opinion, is that the reason why they did that was because they knew if they drove people in the doors that they would get more sales of other items. People are there, they're panic shopping, they're buying toilet paper, they're panic shopping, so they're going to buy a bunch of other stuff that they don't necessarily need and will never use. Right? Oh my gosh, I don't need this, but it's here. So I really, really would be interested to know if they're just so incompetent in technology that Walmart, one of the world leaders in shopping, in selling, in both e-commerce. I mean, they're supposed to be the number 2 to Amazon. Oh, and then let's not even talk about Amazon. Oh my gosh, Amazon shut down we had a non-essential company. So they focused all of their efforts on all of these other items that are out of stock. Then what the heck are you shipping? If nothing else can get shipped for 4 to 6 weeks, what are you shipping? Because everything that you're saying you're prioritizing is out of stock. So anyway, as you can tell, I'm a little peeved about the whole way that turned out. And I really think that somebody at Congress should be saying, hey, instead of let's promote this pandemic in fear, let's look at what happened. And let's say, look, should we keep rewarding these companies that obviously decided to go against what they should have done? I mean, the government's telling us stay home. But then private entities like Walmart are saying, you can't stay home. You got to go and buy stuff from us. Oh, and by the way, you can't do it online, even though they're telling you to shop online. Yeah. So obviously I have some big, huge issues about this because I could go on forever. But anyway, let's talk about Be Connected, because this is one way how we overcome the issues, right? Connections for entrepreneurs. Ultimately, it's a forward-thinking community for entrepreneurs, coaches, authors, founders, CEOs, and home-based business owners to connect and collaborate for greater success. Guys, this is networking at its finest, right? This is networking at its finest. And it's better because it's got a better way to connect people, which we will talk about. Then there's a second level to it, and that's called they have world-class coaching. I said called. It is called that, but it is world-class coaching. And you can learn everything you need to build a brand, sell online courses, create a powerful social media presence, and use e-commerce platforms and funnels to sell on autopilot. As we go through this, I do have a bunch of bonuses for those who end up getting the the appropriate levels, because the first level is going to be just one thing, the second level is going to be something else, and third level something else. So each level will have different bonuses. So we'll talk about that a little bit as we go through, but I'm not going to mention all the bonuses because I mentioned them in the other video, and I'm already going on almost 20 minutes, right? Or 15 minutes or something like that. So, all right. World-class coaching. We'll talk about some of the courses and why I'm so excited about those. And then the third one is savings benefits. Save money by being part of the community with a top tier webinar platform. That is Zoom, by the way. It's the paid version and it's amazing. So and then travel savings passport and more. And of course, for those of you who are not traveling, I travel. Shh, don't tell anyone. I don't go on airplanes, but I drive around a lot. Good thing I got a nice lovely Land Rover now. It's a 2008, so it's not brand new or anything. People come up to us and they go, how do you like your Land Rover? It's so amazing. It just looks so good. And I'm like, it's a 2008. And they're like, oh, I guess it didn't cost you $150 billion then. Nope. So I'm kind of a snob like that. I'm like, or a reverse snob. I refuse to pay full price for a car. So I don't know why. It's just like, my husband got that into me. Before I met him, I'd always buy a brand new car. Then I met him. I'm like, wait, you can give me the car I actually want and you can like fix things. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. Anyway, I digress. So connections for entrepreneurs. All right. So they have something called the connection generator, and you'll see this referenced to as KG sometimes. So connection generator. This is I believe is proprietary. And they don't say that on here, but it's an algorithm that they're using. They're using a dating algorithm software and to help you connect with other people. So what I love about this is that I guess it tugs at my heartstrings a little because it reminds me of when I met my husband. So my husband and I, we did not use apps, right? So they now have apps that do that. Back when we met through a website, so a dating website online. I think it was maybe Yahoo Singles or something like that. I think it was Yahoo something or other. And we both forgot to cancel our account. He decided, hey, since I just paid for it, I'll try to reach out to somebody. And I didn't say that. I just said, oh, I just won't close my account. I'll just wait until the end of when it goes to recharge again. And he ends up reaching out to me. And, the rest is history. So to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, it was a really good match, right? I mean, and to be honest, I don't want to say that the other people I had met prior to him were a bad match. It's just that they were crazy. So thankfully, I believe that most of those algorithms have had time to fine tune. I mean, we've been married for 10 years this week. This week will be our 10-year anniversary. So, I feel like when they says dating algorithm, I'm going, oh my gosh. I mean, it connected my husband and I, relationships, right? That's what we're building is these relationships. It's business relationships, granted. So there are some questions they're not going to ask you about, but using those same concepts, you can really see that there's going to be a powerful element to using an algorithm as that to connect people. Now, I'm sure there's going to be some times where there's exceptions. There's some of you guys who have met your spouse in a bar and that didn't use any type of technology whatsoever, just beer or some other alcohol, right? But I don't drink, so I would have never met my husband there in the first place. Not because of religion, it's a personal preference. And I have no problem with other people drinking. I love to make fun of them. So you've got your dating algorithm that's going to connect you. It's something that's unique, right? LinkedIn does not do that. You have to go and find them yourself to figure out who they are. So it's a different type of connection process, and we're going to dive into this a little bit deeper. So connections are created between members, and then of course collaboration and friendship begins. This is going slow, huh? I don't know if John's going to pop up without me hitting the button. Nope, not hit the button. All right, so this is John. John is a new member. So he's going to input his information into the new member profile, and then he is going to be connected, right? So John can click on each of these profiles. So they're going to find 6 new profiles, and they're going to send it over to John and say, hey, John, these 6 new profiles based on our algorithm are probably a good match for you. So, and they're going to be rated, by the way. So if Susie is, a good person and other people prior that have connected with her have done well, then Susie and John will both be recommended to each other. So I'm not sure if they would both get the connection. I think one of them gets it first. Hey, this person matches you, because otherwise it would take a really long time if they each get the same people all the time, right? So we'll see when it starts. They're still working on it, working out the kinks. So we haven't even had a chance to give it a test drive, but it's going to be amazing. So anyway, so John gets these profiles and gets to see information, but not private contact information, right? So John clicks on a profile of his choice, in this case, Susie, The system sends Susie a notice that she has a new connection request. Susie clicks on a suggested day and time to meet virtually because, of course, we're in a pandemic. I mean, well, an alleged pandemic. So we can't really meet in person because we'll, like, I don't know, explode or something. No, maybe not explode, just light on fire, kind of like vampires do. Who knows? So Susie clicks on a suggested date and time to meet virtually, and then Susie clicks on how John wants to connect. So it could be in person, phone, Zoom, Skype, Messenger, WhatsApp. I'm sure there are other ways as well. There's got to be a way that you can meet, or like even if you send a messenger and say, hey, you know what, let's do something else. But Zoom is really cool because you can do the free level one-on-one and it's free. So okay, so the algorithm rewards greatness. This is where the better you are, the more of a helpful person you are, versus if you're a total jerk, then you're probably, it's going to be unlikely that you're going to, sorry, I have two microphones in front of me and I don't know which one's the one that's recording or, I'm talking into. So you are able to rate your meetings on a scale of 1 to 5 stars. So if you have, if they're okay, and guys, my sister-in-law said, oh, I never give anybody 5 stars. If they're great and you have absolutely no complaints, give them 5 stars. I hate when I read a review of something and they're like, everything's wonderful, it's perfect, 4 stars. And I'm like, then why do you only have 4 stars? Why not 5? You should say the reason why I didn't give the 5th star is because I'm a jerk. If that's the reason. But if they did something wrong, you should say why they didn't earn 5 stars. We should be more willing to give 5 stars. We are so willing to give criticism. We should be more willing to give praise. All right. Sorry, that's another side note, right? All right. So I just wanted to remind you guys, I have my face on the slides when I deviate from the proof slides. And of course, all of the commentary in here is unapproved. So my background, of course, is emergency disaster management, and I shifted more to small business preparedness. So I co-owned a security company with my husband, as I mentioned, and I currently co-own or own, because I have my own and I have some that I partner with, multiple businesses, including e-commerce. So EP Laser, you guys have heard me talk about EP Laser, is an example of networking. This is how we built EP Laser to begin with. Was we actually networked with other business owners. So we would say, business owner would come to us and say, hey, I'm trying to make this. I need some personalization on it. Can you please put my logo on it? Can you please put somebody's name on this? Whatever it was. And that's how we got started. We actually, for a couple of years, just survived on that. So that's an example of networking, right? You're helping your business that's helping another business. Crafty Twins Fabric is one of my newer ones. It's an e-commerce one. I'm currently only on an Etsy shop, but eventually we'll have my own website. And what happened was my sister, she sells fabric, I sell fabric, and well, now I sell fabric. Well, she was selling fabric. She had pneumonia. She ended up giving herself pneumonia because she was doing so good in sales. I think you guys, if you're in the Little Biz Resources Facebook group, then you would see that I had posted at one time she was doing I don't know, it was like April or something. She did like $20,000 in sales. She did $30,000 for the month, by the way. And she ended up with pneumonia. So I had gone there to help her get her situated, and we got to talking, and she said, look, I just do flannel. There's a bigger need for cotton, for regular cotton, quilting cotton and everything. And I was like, really? And so we got to talking about it, and she's like, yeah, the problem is that these places keep shutting down and people have to go online, and the big companies that they would normally buy from, their online sucks. Hence the whole, rage about why people can't use good technology. So, and now at least I know it's not just me, right? I mean, I have issues, but it's nothing compared to those systems. So Crafty Twins Fabric is another example. I now network with other businesses, crafters that are selling supplies or selling, they sell the end product and I sell them the supplies for the end product. So that's another example of networking. Now, those are really simple examples. You guys probably have better stuff, right? You guys have better stuff. You're like, oh, hey, I have this course that I sell about, maybe it's about how to recover financially following a pandemic when the entire government was shut down. Maybe you have a course about that. And you're like, hey, I want to be able to reach people like that. Well, guess what, guys? There are people on Be Connected that have followers. I have followers. The guy who recruited me has followers. I'm one of his followers. The person who recruited him, I don't think she has followers, but she at least knew about it and reached out to him and told him about it. And there's tons of people that are already in the network that are either influencers or some level of that have following, right? So that's what started in here right now is there's a lot of affiliates because that's the first first level was the affiliates telling people about it. But they're all business owners. So you say, hey, I've got this course. I think I might be interested. You might be interested. They can, the system connects you with somebody who may be interested in it, and they would tell their people about it. That's a perfect example of networking, right? So Be Connected is primarily on the surface business to business. So theoretically, somebody had asked this on one of the welcome webinars that I heard the other day. And it was, well, if I'm a realtor, would I benefit from this? And they were like, well, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to get any leads for somebody buying a house. Well, that's not really yeah, I guess if you're on Facebook and you have a bunch of people that you can keep reminding them that you're a realtor and you hope that they remember you. But really your best, so the best times that, for me as a non-realtor was like, oh, hey, I know a realtor. So I don't know one in Utah. So if you happen to be in Utah and a realtor, I guess you could reach out to me and I would know somebody then. But when I was in Texas, I knew a couple of them, but there was one that was really good. I was really good friends with, and my husband had known him from forever ago. And since he had reached out to him and said, hey, can you help us with the house? I met him, and it was we were I kid you not, even though we are from completely different parts of the world, it's like we were related. I'm like, it's my long lost cousin. And we would say things the same. And we had never met before that, but it was just one of those, kinship things. And so whenever we had somebody say, hey, I think I need a house. Do you know a realtor? It was him we sent him to. That was our connection for it. And so, yes, business to business primarily, but that doesn't mean you can't get in now and be the go-to person for whatever your industry is. Right? I mean, I wouldn't say, hey, you're going to make billions of dollars off of this, but I would say this is networking. We were a member of the Chamber of Commerce with our security company. We never made a dime. If anything, we recovered some of our costs of being a part of the chamber. But I don't even think so, because in order for somebody at the chamber oh yeah, I'll install a security company, but only if you do this. And it's like, wait, wasn't the whole point of this is to get, okay, this doesn't make sense to me. So the Chamber of Commerce was a complete waste of our money and time. This is going to be much better, because it's not going to be about, oh, hey, who can we compete with and it'll be better about connecting. In fact, that's the thing, is the chamber didn't do any type of connecting. You had to do all of it on your own, at least ours. So let's move on. World-class coaching. And when I say world-class, I mean it. Right? They've got 5 coaches highlighted up here, but I'm not going to go over their details. You guys can either, I think we're live still, but if you're watching this live, then wait until afterwards and come back and screenshot it. And or screenshot it now. Here, 5 screenshots. So wait, push the thing, select it, do the screen, save it, type something in, hit save. Okay, you should have it screenshotted by now, right? I guess I could have given you better warning. So, and now I'm going to talk about a couple of these things real quick. Because I think the next screen, oh yeah, I'm going to skip the next one. So, so I have some time. So go ahead and screenshot this page if you want to. And you can't see me pointing at the screen, but I'm pointing. Let's see if I can highlight this. I think I have a little highlighter on this. So, professional video training course, right? So this is, who does that one? She's not up here. It's Michelle something or other. She has a professional video training course, and it's going to walk. So if you've never done video or anything else, you can hop into that course. And I think I honestly like video. I like doing this kind of stuff where I do some sort of recording live or whatever. I like doing that. So that's kind of perfect for me. And I think, when I first got started, I was a little shy about doing it, but I like to talk. So yeah, it works out well. All right. So professional video training course. And when I say that, I mean, guys, I've taken these courses like these before, professional training video course. I paid the guy like $2,500 to teach me how to load a video up to YouTube and optimize it. And I was like, after I got done with it all, and I'm like, wow, that was a lot of work, but I knew how to do all of that. I just didn't want to, and it didn't help at all. So it didn't help me figure out what the content needed to be or anything else. Right. So this is she goes through a lot of detail on what, well, a lot of, not detail, I shouldn't say. A lot of elements that other places miss. Then there's a lead generation course that focuses on funnels, Facebook mastery, online marketing, social media marketing course, e-commerce learning course, strategic branding course, and then earn a 6-figure income from home course. Now I'm going to tell you this, the only one that I've spent a great deal of time looking at is this earn a 6-figure income from home course. And the reason why is because there was a internet marketing person that I'm just going to leave it at that, because that would be vague enough, right? That pushed a course that is part of what this is Tracy that teaches that. It was part of what she teaches, and they were charging $2,500. There's another part of it where somebody else was teaching it. So there's 2 parts now. And I kid you not, I could easily make 4 parts, 4 different courses to cover what she covers in that. And each one of them was like $2,500. So if I had piecemealed the content in there, I could have easily spent $10,000, because that's what the way it is out there. They don't give you all the information. These courses appear to give you all the information. Now, I'm not going to promise you're going to be billionaires by watching all of these. What I can say is that for those of you who've been looking for really good courses, and you're like, oh, hey, if you're willing to drop $2,500 or even $1,000 on something, then this is something you need to look at, because guess what? It's less than $1,000. Oh, we're going to skip this because I don't think it works, but even if it does, it's too loud. All right, so let's talk about what you're going to get so far. Maybe. Connection generator, $638 value. Facebook Mastery e-commerce course, $4,500 value. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's go back for a second. You guys have asked me a lot, oh, Facebook Mastery, well, Facebook ads. How do I run Facebook ads? He talks about it in that. He talks about it in there. Teaches e-commerce stuff. It's amazing. And again, I go into more detail in the other one because I'm already at 32 minutes. Guys, I can't stop talking. There's something wrong with me. How to make 6 figures from home, right? $7,500 value. That's the course I said easily. If you were to break it up and take the 4 different courses from the 4 different people, or from 2 different people, or how many ever people offered it, it would be a $10,000 value. I think they're lowballing it. But I think more realistically, when you put it all together, you do have to say it's a $7,500 value. So whatever. Learn the secrets to video marketing. Guys, I told you, I paid $2,500 for a course that taught this. And actually didn't even teach all of it. How to big brand your business. I didn't even talk about branding so far. $3,500 value. 30-day marketing kickstart. $29.97 value. Business relationship mastery. $14.97 value. So the total value, $21,829. And that's just the beginning. So there's a member benefit savings. I talked about this. Okay, so this is, I'm not sure why they make this look so great, because it's wonderful, but it's more simple than what you're seeing here. So when you're going to be connected as a membership platform. Okay, so it's a membership. You join it as a member, and so member, right? So when you get to the middle level, you get access to the training, and you get access to the benefits, and we'll talk more about those levels in a minute. But one of the things that you can do, so this is not something that is mandatory, but something that you can do is you can add on this particular benefit, which is a significant discount to a top tier webinar platform, which is Zoom. By the way, it is Zoom. And I tried to go through and figure out like how it compares. And basically, you can't get access to the level that we're getting on this without being part of a big enterprise, because they will only give you access to some of the things once you get there. Now, if you wanted to just reach 500 attendees like they have on here, right here, 500 attendees, then I think it's like $70 a month. It's like 60 something. I say it in the other one, in the other video that I did. But I don't know if you can attach to Facebook Live or YouTube on that lower level, because it doesn't say on their pricing. And I'm like, well, the only one I know how to work is this one. So you get access to quite a bit of stuff at $12.99 a month for this. But this is not something you have to add on, right? This is something you just get access to if you want to do it. So if you're like, oh, hey, I don't want this, then don't worry about it. But if you're like, hey, I really need a webinar platform, I wish I could do what Kim does, but on a better platform, because Kim's platform is horrible and always kicks me out. I was not using Zoom before, guys. I was using something called Demio, and I can't fix it. So I've asked them, and they're like, oh, we don't see it. We don't see what the problem is. So there's been no solution. So Zoom has been a great alternative. I've just barely dove into it, and it's been amazing. My sister and I have been using it just to kind of chat. And other than my internet going out, we've had no problems with it. So obviously Zoom had nothing to do with that. That would be my internet just going out. And then they have this $2,500 travel savings passport. Guys, it's not fake. It's not one of those that, oh yeah, we're going to give you a discount, but it's not going to be good as AAA. They've got some pretty good discounts, and they mentioned something in the training about how or the welcome video, I guess, that mentions like the $2,500, the value actually goes down as you use it. So it's kind of neat, because it's not like just hype. It's, oh yeah, we'll give you a discount, but you can Google and get a better one. It's not like that. All right, so again, here's all the stuff we've already talked about. Total value, $26,561. Oh, kind of like the price list. Support, community, friendship, partnerships. That's on the bottom here. Down here. Price list. So you can see that there's a lot of value in this. And so you'd say, wait, I mean, there's over $26,561 in potential benefits. So $15,000, that sounds fair? Right. But how many people have $15,000 just lying around, especially now, right? So how about 1,500? I told you guys, I paid $2,500 for one course, $2,500 for another course. I mean, I've paid tons of money, and there's not even some of them. There's more courses I paid for that are included in this. I could easily say the training included in here. I have physically paid probably close to $10,000 just for the training in there. Well, and there's even more than that, like branding. I've never done anything with branding. So let's say $500. How about $299? $299. Okay, now this is a membership platform. So there's a couple different ways that we can do this. So there's what they have is they have two ways to join. There's a monthly subscriber and there's a lifetime member. So let me go back for a second. Let's go here. So $299 is your initial fee to get in. Okay. And then they talk about this. There's two ways to join. There's the monthly subscriber where you join as you can get just the connection generator. So if you don't want the training and you don't want access to the membership benefits like the platform or the travel benefits or anything like that, then you would just get the connection generator that would connect you to all the people. Guys, that in and of itself is valuable, right? To connect you, to use the algorithm, to connect you to people who are legitimately connections, right? That would have an initial fee of $99 and then a recurring fee of $49, or you refer two new people to be connected and they will waive that fee for life. So you then become a lifetime member with no recurring fees. So you have your, and that's it for the connection generator. Now, if you want to get access to all the member benefits and everything else, then that you would pay at the $299. Okay. I'm going to pull this up because this is something that I really think you guys need to understand. I told you guys $2,500 is for part of one of the courses, right? So let's say if I had come to you and I had told you, hey, they're doing this course and they're going to charge you $2,500. Do you know how many of you had said, hey, is there any way I could pay a monthly fee for that? Okay. You guys don't even know how many times I get something. Well, can I do like some sort of payment plan, like by the month or something? And so a lot of places started doing monthly it's monthly, but it's only for like 3 months. So if you have a $2,500 course, they'll charge you $3,000 over 3 months. So you pay $1,000 a month. Let's say that you're going to get one of these courses and you're going to say, look, yeah, I understand if I had to pay $1,000 for it. So I know that I'm going to have to pay $299. In fact, let's do this backwards. Let's say you're going to commit to it for a year. It's going to take you, let's say you decide over the next year, you're going to go through all the training, you're going to do the connections, you're going to build your business. I commit to a year, regardless of whether you want to recruit people to be, or refer them over to be connected or whatever, it doesn't matter, right? Let's just say you're going to do the $49 membership. So let's block the lifetime one here. So you're going to do this one, and hopefully you guys can see this because it should be sharing my whole screen. And you're going to say, look, I'm going to commit to a year. So it's $49 times by 12 months. So that's $588 plus your initial investment of $299. That's $887. So for all of you who have come to me at some point when I said, oh, hey, here's a good program. Here's an e-commerce program that you should learn. Here's this that you should learn. For all of you who have come to me and said, oh, I wish it was cheaper, or I wish I could get payment plans. Now is your opportunity, right? Now is your opportunity. And you say, oh, well, oh my gosh, it's the pandemic. This is $887 spread out over 12 months. You have an initial fee of $299 and then a recurring fee of $49, or you can waive that $49 by recruiting 2 other people. And that's just by telling people about how wonderful it is. Guys, I cannot tell you how much I've been waiting to be able to say, hey, look, for $299, you get access to all this training. And yeah, you have a way to either waive the fees or pay the fees. It doesn't matter. If you pay the fees for the next month, you are less than or for the next year, you are less than $1,000 for all of that training. And you still get access to the connection generator. That is beyond value. And I'm baffled by the number of people who have not hopped on this. Oh, I'm not ready for it. I'll do it later. Guys, now is the time to make those connections. If you make them now, when all of the noise is gone, you will stand out no matter how small you think you are, because I don't think any of you guys are small. I think you all are wonderful people. And I try to remember everything about you, even though I swear my memory's really like bad lately for some reason. I don't know, it's these allergies or something. But I mean, seriously, I mean, think about this. If you were to say, hey, if I could just get in a room with one person that could change my life, and there was and normally that room would be what? Full of people, right? So getting in right now at the beginning of launch, which is going to be in the next week or so, if you can get in there and you can say, hey, instead of having a crowded room of people where I'm trying to get someone's attention, and instead I can stand in front of the 5, 6, 7, 8 people that I need to connect with, and I can do it without the noise, without the clutter. Oh, yes, I would gladly pay $10,000 to stand in front of the room of somebody important. Right? You would, yes? Now, I'm not going to say that the person that's going to change your life is already in Be Connected, but what I am going to say is that this is going to spread like wildfire when it gets started. There's no way it's not going to. There are too many people sitting on LinkedIn waiting and looking for alternatives. There are too many business to business companies that are looking for ways to connect personally, to connect one-on-one with people, right? There are too many of them sitting around and doing that. So there's no way this is not going to take off, because people will pay tons of money to get in front of you on an ad. If they can pay $49 a month to get in front of a handful of people every month that is high value, connected through an algorithm, that is true gold, right? Gold prices went up. I don't know what they are right now. That's your gold. This is the virtual gold. I know they say Bitcoin is, but I do not understand. Do not understand fake stuff. I don't get it. But anyway, yeah, I digress again. So now, again, like I said, so even if you're not paying that, you could easily just pay. If you're like, oh, hey, I know a couple people that would join easily, then you could easily get that free for life. So now let's keep going. Join today. The link is below. It's if you go to mine, you get the bonuses, which I actually have written around here somewhere. I started working on them. But it's basically, I'm going to do bonuses for several of the courses. Like, I don't know if he talks about in the e-commerce one, because I haven't jumped in that. But if he hasn't talked about Amazon or Etsy, we'll of course do stuff on that. In fact, see, I added to it. It was just Amazon. Now it's Amazon and Etsy. We'll do an updated, I will do an updated course for you, since I just built a business and made $10,000 in the last 6 months. Actually, April, May, 4 months. So yeah, so I have an Amazon course. Again, that'll be Etsy course as well. I don't know if he's going to do Facebook retargeting, but if he doesn't, I will do Facebook retargeting course. YouTube ranking strategies. I know in the video one, they will not talk about the YouTube ranking strategies that I know. So that you guys will love. It's like some top secret stuff. And then branding for SEO. So that he will not talk about, I doubt he'll talk about branding for search engine optimization. So I'll talk about that as well. And then there's another level on this that's an affiliate level. And if you join as an affiliate level, I will also include a little quick start email to get you started. And so if you guys want to get started right now if you don't want to be an affiliate, you don't have to listen to the rest of this after this. If you're looking for the financial benefits or financial, whatever I put it there, then keep listening. But let me tell you guys, for those of you who want to hop off, it's littlebizresources.com/BEE, right? So go to littlebizresources.com/BEE. And again, the link will be below, or wherever it is, below or above, something like that. All right. So again, I want to go over, we talked about the connection generator level at $99 and then $49 a month. You can get the $49 waived by becoming a lifetime member after you refer 2 people who join. Then they call the full access is the $299 level. And that's where you get access to the training courses, you get world-class live coaching, and you can get access to the member benefits like the top tier webinar platform offer. Guys, $49 a month at that level is worst case, still less. $49 plus the $12 is still less than what you would be paying just for the webinar platform alone, right? So if you end up getting lifetime membership, then yeah, you're just getting such a huge value there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I opened that email from John that told me about this. So I'm like, I can't believe it. This just is amazing. Just even at $49 a month is such a huge value. And again, like I said, just the training alone is amazing. But then the third level is if you want to be an affiliate. So once you refer 2 people, if you refer anybody else, and you're at full access, you don't make any money. You're just a nice person doing a good deed and letting people know about it. But if you're like, oh, hey, you know what? I want to promote this and make a few bucks. And guys, this is not a huge, like most affiliate programs, like, how do I explain this? So usually for me, I will only promote something if it's software and it's cheap enough. But typically, if it's on the low end, I won't sell anything that doesn't make me at least $100. I won't promote anything that doesn't make me at least $100. Why? Because it's probably not valuable enough, right? It's probably not valuable enough to me. I don't think, and we'll go through the pricing in a minute, I don't think I make $100 off you guys when you join up through my thing. So that's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I do believe in the product. I'm excited about getting connected. I'm excited about the whole program. But if I can make some money along the way, why not? Right? It helps motivate me, I guess. Hey, if I can help pay for Cassandra's classes, not glasses. She wants glasses, but I won't let her have them because she doesn't need them. For her school, and I can, because I homeschool, so I got to pay for all those things that we have to do with that. And if I can, pay for her to go swim lessons and everything else with what I make, then I'm happy, right? I don't have to make a ton of money doing this. And affiliate marketing is not my primary thing. But some of you guys are really good affiliate marketers. And if you want to be, or if you want to get started in affiliate marketing, you want to promote something that's actually valuable, this is a good opportunity to get in on something. But I don't want you guys to think you need to jump in at the affiliate program. That's there. You get access to other things to help you with affiliate programs, right? To be an affiliate. So yes, you're welcome to join as an affiliate. But if you're like, hey, I don't know how to promote this and I don't think I can or whatever, then come in at full access. Just get into the full access and that's the important part is the training courses and the coaching and access to that webinar platform when you're ready for it. Right. And so if you do come in as an affiliate, I'll help you, right? I'll help you as much as I can. You can email me, ask me questions, etc. And in fact, I was actually thinking about it going, well, if we get enough people, maybe we could do like regular affiliate webinars and stuff. So we will see. No promises on that because there needs to be enough people that interact and engage. So let's talk about the financial rewards, the affiliate program. So I want you to note that it does say down here 3 direct members to start earning affiliate commissions. So you get 2 to become a lifetime member. You need to get a 3rd one to actually become a full-fledged affiliate, right? To be a true affiliate. So you sign up as an affiliate, but you still need to recruit 3 people before you get there. Now, their affiliate program is a 2-tier affiliate program. And this, for those of you who are new to affiliate marketing, is a little convoluted because it's hard to understand. But I've gone through 2-tier affiliate programs. In fact, a lot of the programs I'm in are 2-tier affiliate programs. They just don't make very much money off the 2nd tier. This one, you make a little bit more than you would through other ones. Sorry, I have my daughter's math test. I'm trying to move out of the way. All right. So the first tier is direct commissions. And this is where you get paid when you recruit somebody in, right? So you say, hey, I really you think you'll enjoy this. They look at it, they agree, they join. That's a direct referral. So you get direct commissions. Now, what happens is then you have another tier when somebody below you refers somebody in, you can get money off of that as well. So that's how it's 2 tiers. The first tier is right below. Think of it as like as generations, right? So your first tier are your kids, your second tier, your grandkids, right? It's the same thing here. Sorry, I've watched a vampire show recently and I keep going, oh yeah, it's the grandsire and it's silly. I was bored. Not super bored. I was just trying to keep myself awake. I was doing stuff. All right. So of course, there's the 3 packages to choose from. And when you come in when somebody comes in at the $99 below you, I believe this is the direct commissions. Now, guys, I am not an expert at this pay structure because I'm still new to this. But what I can say is that the $99 is the basic level. You get $7. Now, right now, today, through the end of the month, they're bringing you in at the 2nd level, so you would get double commissions until the end of the month. So I mentioned this on the other webinar, and I'm going to say it again. If you have people that you know that you can recruit, and I would say if you have 5 people that you can get in relatively easy by the end of the month, so we're running out of days, but by the end of the month, you can call them up, you can send them messages through Messenger, you can send them an email, post on your Facebook page. If you think you can get 5 people then you may want to become an affiliate, because there's more to this too. So you can see first level, second level, third level, fourth level, and then this is tier 2. So tier 1, tier 2, I believe. So if we're here, see, this is not matching what the next pages say, but we're just going to say, look, it increases, right? And then this one is you get a $50 bonus when you recruit an affiliate. So of course I want you to be affiliate. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually not worried. If you guys don't want to be affiliates, don't be an affiliate. If you want to get into this, I recommend the $299 level because of that training, and because you also still get access to the connection generator, which is just amazing that you get both. So of course, becoming a lifetime member requires you to recruit 2 people, and that will waive your monthly fee because you were a lifetime member at that point. Now, to become an affiliate, you of course have to sign up under the affiliate level. So you pay the $4.99, and you have to recruit 3 people. So you have to click that. You see right here where it says you click this button, become an affiliate. So when you pay, you come in, you click that button. What's it doing? I didn't make this slide, guys. All right, so you need to bring in 3 people to become a qualified affiliate. Now, they show them at the $299 level, but I believe it's at any level. I don't know if they're going to change that later, right? So right now, everything I'm going to talk about is right now, before the end of the month. When you get 5 people, if you're one of the first 500 affiliates, I'm going to tell you now, as of 4 days ago, there were like 100 positions left. I'm going to hopefully find out tomorrow how many are left, but they're still promoting it. So obviously there's still affiliate positions. So if you have 5 people that you can recruit before the end of the month, this is a no-brainer. You hop on, you get your 5 people. You're going to get bonuses for the 5 people. I don't know if you get all 5 or not. One person said yes, one person said no. So I'll try to clarify that again tomorrow if that's something concern for you. But however, when you recruit 5 people at any level, guys, any level, the 99, the 299, or the 599, you become a qualified founding affiliate, Okay. So this means that your direct commission, so this is to the first tier, are going to be, this is what you're getting for now. Okay. Cause let's see here. So normally it's $7. Why is it red? I think I did a better job on the other webinar remembering all this stuff. Anyway, so $7 is the first one, the first level, Pioneer Affiliate. Right now, we're brought in as an Impact Affiliate, but let's see. I know the next page goes into it more. Yeah. So what if you get your 5 people before the end of the month, you stay at Impact Affiliate. So right now we're at Impact Affiliate through the end of the month. If you don't get 5 people, then you go down into Pioneer Affiliate and have to work your way up to 100 affiliates. Not a big deal. You're still making money. It's not the end of the world, right? It's really not. You'll still make plenty of, well, I say plenty. You'll make money, and you'll still be doing people a really good favor. But if you can recruit 5 people and become a founding affiliate, then you stay at the Impact Affiliate level, and so you get the higher amounts, right? So now it's 1 to 499. So now you just have to work your way up to 500 to become to the next level. And the higher up you go, the more money you make. Obviously, when you do a referral or recruit someone, whatever you want to call it. And then of course, this is where they're talking about it. Guys, I'm not going to go through this. This is all going to be hypey. This is like best case scenario, right? So if you refer 2 people, then 4 people, then 8 people, then 16 and 32 and 64 and 128, this is supposed to be if you refer 2 and they 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 refer 2. Oh, I couldn't do that all the way. Then you would make that much money. I don't think this is correct. Honestly, I really don't think this is accurate. And they even tell you, oh, there's no guarantees about the levels. So these numbers are just kind of up there for an idea, but the math that they say in this and the math that it says that they're going to do are not adding up. So just know you will get, let's go back to this one. Just stick with this number, right? Pioneer Affiliate, 7 and 25. So this is for the $99 and the $299, and this is for the $99 and the $299. So being at the Impact level doubles what you're making. And so if you can become a qualified founding affiliate, you do not revert back. So if you can get 5 people before the end of the month, you will become a qualified founding affiliate, most likely. Got to be in the first 500. There's a lot of push here at the end. So if you think you can get 5 pretty quick, hop on in. Do it. You can do it, right? And if you're like, oh, hey, I'm not so sure, but this still sounds good, and you want to do it over time and you're not worried about that, then you hop on. And, now's a really good time because there's no fake scarcity. There's no fake urgency. It's real. You want to get in, you want to avoid the noise, you get in now. You get in at the very beginning. Because guess what? I don't know how old LinkedIn is, but there's a lot of noise. And then, of course, they go through another depth here and say, oh, look, you can get $3 million. But again, that's all best case if you're recruiting a bunch of affiliate people. So again, you get a bonus, receive extra commission as one of the first 500 to bring on 5 new members. So if you think you can bring on 5, this is definitely something for you. All right, so this is how they show you, because you're a qualified founding affiliate, and then you have a qualified affiliate below you, and then so you get direct commission. So this is tier 1, right? So this is tier 1 where you're going to get the direct commissions. This is where a qualified affiliate would get direct commissions of this amount, right? And you are the qualified founding affiliate, and you would get, while they're doing that, you would get a bonus for what they're bringing in. So you would get, when they recruit 2, you get $20 for each person. Then they recruit 4 and you get $20. And then 8. So again, this is not looking like it's supposed to be. So what they say it is, because if they only have 2 tiers, why would they go 4 tiers down? So anyway, like I said, it is, you guys need to hop on one of the affiliate webinars once you get in and find out exactly, because I've been on it like twice and I can't figure it out. All I know is that John showed me what he's making, and I was like, what? I can't do that much, but I'd be happy to make a fraction of that. So anyway, so you get up to $20 for every referral below the people that come in when you're a qualified founding affiliate. You don't make that otherwise. And that's why there's a big push for the qualified founding affiliate. So you can see here, look at the difference. So 1 to 99, they have qualified affiliate. This is bonuses, by the way. So 00, 720, 140 to 1980. This is all variable, all variable. So they're just numbers thrown out there to get you an idea that, yes, you can make some money, but there's a ton of equations involved. So anyway, so here's the what you get. And to be honest, they have another one when they do their presentation, because they gave us this one a little while ago, but they've done another slide. And it's like with the affiliate one, you get it's a $40-something thousand value. But guys, the difference is, look, if you just want access to the training and the connection generator, join at $299. If you're like, hey, I want to refer people and make some money, even if it's $7 a pop, join at the affiliate level. Right now, again, like I said, this is not a normal affiliate program, because normal affiliate programs, especially the big ticket ones where you might make, $1,500 a pop or something, is usually a launch. You have 4 days to make it, and you have to hope you already have an audience. Right? I mean, yes, I have ways to get around that, but that's not the point. So I believe this is the end of it. Yep. Okay. So let's go back to that page while we finish this up. And oh man, I'm going to write it an hour, a little over an hour. See, I can't help it. I have to talk. I'm taking too long doing it this way. So I want to come back into this one. Okay. And then I have to switch it. Okay. So 3 packages to choose from. $99 if you want to come in at the connection generator. And of course, ignore the money. I should have grabbed the other one. $299 if you want to get the training, access to the membership benefits, and the connection generator. So you get the connection generator, all of them. $499 gets you the connection generator, access to the connection generator, access to the training, access to the coaching, the membership benefits, and the affiliate program. Okay? You guys pick. I'm not going to press you guys into whatever you don't want to do, but I have a lot of you ask me, oh, I want to get that training that you just talked about. That's $2,500, $3,500. I want to get access to that, but I don't have the money. Guys, I'm not asking you to pay $3,500 for a program. I'm telling you, you have an opportunity to get in at $299. And then, which this is where I should have gone, was here. And then if you are like, hey, so I have 2 screens. That's why it does that. So if you are like, hey, you know what? I want to get access to the training and everything else. $299, $49 a month. Again, you're going to spend less than $1,000 over a year. So if you're at all sitting at home saying, I wish I could get into a program that can change my life, then hey, I'm presenting it to you right now. And seriously, the next time somebody, if I find a course, which honestly, I don't know that I'm going to find another course that's going to beat any of these. When somebody goes, oh, hey, I want $2,500 for a course. And I go, oh yeah, that's included in this for $299. right? And then $49 a month. And guess what? If you want to waive the $49 a month, you tell people about it. Once 2 people join, your $49 a month goes away and your membership is free for life. Okay, so I know you guys probably have questions about this. And to be honest, I'm a little surprised at how much you get on training at the $299 level. My guess is, this is my guess, this is a launch special. Okay, that's my guess. It is a launch special because I cannot imagine going on for very long. And I mean, I guess if it goes like wildfire and they get tons of money from the initial signups, it's fine. But think about this. If somebody promotes a course that they say, okay, that's any of these courses, any one of the courses, they say, okay, we're going to promote it. We're going to charge $2,500. As the person who owns the program, they may see 40% of it, right? Let's see, they say after all the fees and everything else. So $2,500, we'll say 40% of it is what they're going to see. So they'll see $1,000. Then let's say they really only see 80% of that because they're spending money on advertising stuff. So they're going to make $800 off of it. And they're going to sell it to you for how much ever. So here they're waiving this fee. So at least I can't imagine them at least not charging $800 for each of those courses in there. And that's just what I see. I can't imagine them not increasing the price, but I can't tell you for sure one way or the other. What I can say is that some people will want the membership and some people won't. And if you're like, hey, I say that, but who doesn't want to get it for free? All you have to do is refer to other people, right? Refer to other people who join and your membership is free. But even if it's not, even if you're like, hey, I don't want to refer people, this is a ripoff, blah, blah, blah. It is not a ripoff. We're going to go over here. You're going, like, again, I want to emphasize this. So $49 a month, you commit to a year. You're going to go through the courses. You're going to implement them. And you're going to, take action and do what you're supposed to be doing from what you're learning. You pay for 12 months. It's $588 plus your initial $299 investment, $887 commitment to stay for a year. And then after a year, if it's not working for you, that you've learned everything you can in the courses, you move on, right? You say, okay, fine, I'm going to cancel my $49. So it's this, to me, I feel like this is one of the best opportunities that's going to land in your lap in a while. I mean, there's plenty of places that offer training and then you get in there and the stuff that they're teaching isn't like stuff that's going to change overnight. Maybe Facebook ads, because that does all the time, but that's only one of his things in there. I can't pull it up. I can't see the other side's it's kind of being all weird. So anyway, since I can't pull it up and I can't show you that, check out the other video if you want to. I actually went into a lot more detail than I planned on this one. So guys, hop in, take a look, littlebizresources.com/BBEE. And of course the link, I think I'm doing this just to the Facebook page into YouTube. So take a look at the other webinar if you want to. It goes into a little bit more detail, a little bit more ranting, but it's all basically the same information. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me. I recommend you either hit me up on Messenger or go to littlebizresources.com and hit the contact form. If you email me directly, I make no promises on whether I get it or not. I don't know why. Sometimes it just selects people's emails to go into spam. So I do check my emails regularly, but if you send it through the contact form, it's like my email system gives me like bells and whistles, metaphorically. So I see it and I go, oh, okay, yeah, I know that that's somebody trying to contact me. And so I check that regular. Obviously I check my email all the time, but I see those and I am able to pay attention to them a lot easier than somebody's coming in saying, hey, Kim, can you do such and such? And then I open it and it says, hey, we're trying to sell you something really stupid that you don't need. And it has nothing to do with you. And we're sitting in China and we can't send it to you anyway, but hey, buy it from us. Or the ones that go, you've been selected by the prince such and such. Do you know how many African princes there are? A lot. And they all somehow get my emails. So anyway, definitely do not send me a direct email unless you've emailed me before. So if I've interacted with you, then it'll show up just fine. But if I haven't, send me a message through the Little Biz Resources site and I can reply to you. Or hit me up on Messenger. Personal Messenger. If you send it through one of the pages, I don't know why it's not going to work. Or even better yet, hop into Little Biz Resources Facebook group, formerly Lead Generation Source Facebook group, and post your questions there. Then everybody can see the questions and benefit from it, right? So anyway, it was really good that I'm glad I got to share this with you because I'm excited about it. I think it's a huge benefit. And in fact, I think I should stop going through when I was going, oh, I'm going to do the video stuff. Oh no, I'm going to do I think I'm going to go through the e-commerce stuff because that's where I'm doing really well on Etsy, but my Amazon one is just the EP laser store. Oh my gosh, it's like dead in the water. Thank you, Amazon. You killed it. And so I have to figure out how to get better momentum on that. But I have a couple resources coming up that I'll share with you guys when it gets going because they're pretty cool. I've been in the program for a while. This is a software program I use. And so I'll talk about that later if you guys are in either e-commerce or affiliate marketing. Both of you guys will like that. So anyway, so like I said, there's some bonuses in here as well. I add more as we go through, and you guys know I'm pretty good about sharing stuff, but I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to be shifting I'll still share stuff with Little Biz Resources / formerly Lead Generation Source and still teach you guys stuff and bring you guys information and everything. But I think the hardcore courses are all going to be linked back to Be Connected because if you join Be Connected, I know you're serious, right? I know you're serious about it and I want you to be successful. So many of you guys have joined either the Facebook group or followed me on YouTube and taken zero action. Or you've been derailed. Like I've been derailed like 100 times on my projects, right? I mean, I get down one road and then I have a doctor tell me, yeah, you can't do that. And I'm like, what do you mean I can't do that? And they're like, you can't. And for example, I was going to be, I'm doing EP laser stuff and I have to be sanding all the ornaments and stuff. And he's like, you can't do that. Your asthma can't handle it. So now I'm like, okay, I have to figure out a completely different way to do stuff. So it's not like I don't empathize. I guess I'm kind of tired. I haven't been getting much sleep. So I do empathize with being derailed, but I keep taking action and I hope you guys will as well. And if you're serious about networking and connecting and you think at all that the training is beneficial or anything, because you guys, even if you're like, hey, I don't know about this connection generator, guys, just get it for the training and then figure out the connection generator later. Right? I mean, there's so much benefit to this program. It's impossible for me to emphasize it all. And the more I dive into it and the more I see, the more I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like the number one thing that I'm going to recommend to people because I get tired of people hopping into a course, getting 3 weeks into it and going, this isn't what I want because they drip feed the content. Well, guess what? They don't drip feed the content in this. So you get to see the whole thing and there's no secrets behind it. So if you guys you have more questions, you want to get more, if you want to do like a one-on-one or something to ask some questions or just let me know. I'll send you a Zoom thing. I have that now. It's pretty cool. And we can, discuss it through Zoom or whatever. I'd say phone, but I live technically outside of town and my phone doesn't work. So Zoom it is. All right, guys, thanks again. It's been over an hour. I appreciate you sticking around. If you please share this with people if you're not interested in it. I don't know why you wouldn't be interested in it because you guys are all interested in this kind of stuff. But, share it with friends. Let people know about it. If you aren't going to become an affiliate and if you are going to join, wait and then share your own link. But if you are going to become an affiliate, of course, wait and then get the 5 people once you get in. But if you're not going to join, please share it and let other people know about it because, I think it's a great opportunity. And it's, even if you're not at the affiliate program level, there's still a way to make money with the connection generator and getting connected to the right people. So, we might talk about that another time. In fact, I will be talking about that. I promised the Little Biz Resources group information on offers. So that is coming. I just have had to get orders out. And when I'm getting 15 and 20 orders a day, it takes a lot of time. So we'll talk more about that too. Maybe we'll talk about the e-commerce stuff next time, but we'll talk about offers. That's what I said we're going to do. We will be doing that. It will be this week, I promise. All right. So if you guys haven't already, jump into the Facebook group and post your questions, your comments, everything else. You can post them below here too. I don't know if I'll get notified. So I do recommend you either go into the group, message me personally on Messenger, or send me a message through littlebizresources.com. Okay. And again, to sign up, littlebizresources.com/BEE.